Warnings of a long battle ahead as Canada tries to tamp down the spread of virus variants and vaccination delays.
The next few weeks and probably the next month or two is going to be tough.
While the month is ending with falling cases, the coronavirus killed more Canadians in January than at any other point in this pandemic. The latest data from public health authorities shows more than 4,400 lives lost to COVID-19 this month. This weekend, the country marked its 20,000th death. Daily case counts have been on the decline in recent days, but experts say the growing burden of variants present greater uncertainty and risk.
Buried within our lower numbers is 5 and maybe even by next week or the week after 10%, 2 weeks later 20% of the variant, which is much more transmissible, which we really desperately need to be worried about.
A plea to the provinces from the Chief Public Health Officer to keep protective measures in place.
Now that we're all part of the COVID-19 marathon,
Dr. Theresa Tam says now is not the time to take our foot off the gas in order to maintain a steady downward trend.
the number of people experiencing severe illness remains high.
Tam says over the past week, there's been an average of almost 4,200 people hospitalized, 855 of whom were being treated in intensive care units. Threatening to deepen the crisis, a more widespread vaccine rollout is still months away.
I think the numbers are going to continue to go down as long as we stay in lockdown, but we're not going to be able to open up. Even in countries that have had really excellent vaccine rollouts, like Israel with over 3 million out of their 9 million people, they've still got a raging pandemic right now because they've got quite a bit of the variant, and they're really only going to see the benefits in the next month or two. And that's once they've got a third of the population done. We just don't have that.
To keep COVID numbers down and variants out, a new travel ban to sunny vacation spots in Mexico and the Caribbean has now kicked in. The restriction will last until the end of April to prevent some Canadians from going south for March break. Caryn Ceolin, City News.